Hello YouTubes! We are back on the Halloween trail. We are at home checking in. It's been about 2 weeks or so. I just went to Home Depot, nothing. Went to Big Lots, nothing. So we're going to check back in at home and see what else they've added since they add stuff all summer long. Alright, jazz hands, beat it. Let's go inside. Alright, so we're busting right in on the end cap. I think we saw these guys last time. The little gargoyles. Is that plastic? That's kind of hard plastic, hollow garbage. Not too bad for $6.99. I mean, get a removable jaw. I think we showed the small gargoyles are $4.99, and we were just at some place that had the rose and the cloche. Where do we see this at? I don't remember. They got the dragons this year, but they're definitely smaller than last year. These were really cool last year for $24.99, but they were way bigger last year. They got the little king's thrones for $24.99 they brought back. Yeah, just more dragons, so let's go check around the corner and see what else they got. Oh, the whole aisle's open. Alright, looks like they put out all the ghosts, and they did bring the head back for this year. I think this guy's $14.99. Of course, I'm gonna rip the price tag off like a bunch of freaking savages. Okay, this guy's $14.99. But this guy's a great start, man. You could foam fill him and make him a body or a groundbreaker or something. So I'm glad they brought him back because he's a great start for somebody who's home haunting. So they've got all these ghosts. How much are these big boys? 10 bucks? Looks like they're 10 bucks, $9.99 for these guys, and they're static, so this would be nicer just to take off and use it as a costume on a prop or something, I think. Of course, they brought back the Nightmare Before Christmas. Zero's 30 bucks. Yeah, Zero's $29.99. I think Jack and Sally are also $29.99 as well. Yep. So these guys are all from last year. They gotta have something cooler, so let's go creep around, see what else we can find. Man, they got a bunch of crap in here. I don't know if we saw these guys before. The light up skull arms. You guys go check out Dave at the Weird Kid Show. He actually made one of these on his own because the other one that was like at Sam's Club last year was like $70. So he made a dollar store version. It was really cool. So go check Dave out. I'll link him below. They got the skull bowls from the king, the goofy spiders, and the hourglasses with the little spider design on top. Not too bad for 20 bucks. Just be afraid it'd fall and break in half. I don't know what this little plaque is. It's kind of cool. It's heavy resin. $19.99. Try me. Uh-oh, I see lights. Okay, so it's just white lights. A little sad kitty. But they got the little gargoyles, which are really cool. I think they had a little bit bigger version last year. Nobody wants a cat for $4.99. Go put that back somewhere.
I do.
How much is this guy? He's pretty awesome, and they've got like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them. He's pretty freaking cool, man. He's 30 bucks. So those look great on a pair of like columns or pillars or something like that. Those are really awesome. You got a bunch of glitterified herpy roses, not touching. Spin it around. So if you're into herpes and glitter, it's $12.99. Get it on a pumpkin. This is actually cool. I think we've seen this before. Some kind of crystals and glitter, but I don't really want to touch it. They actually use crystal instead of the glitter. These guys are solar powered. I think we've seen these guys last year for $39.99. There's your solar power. And it's a really dim light, so unless you're going to rewire it, I wouldn't bother with it. We saw the big candles and stuff. What else they got over here? They got all kinds of stuff. The snakes are really cool. So you got a gold snake wrapped around a black pumpkin, and he's $12.99. Look how freaking awesome he is. Let's put him down here where we can see him. That thing's awesome. And then the other pumpkin that they had covered in bugs, now they've got a skull covered in little lizards, little geckos and stuff. That thing's pretty freaking cool, man. How much is this big guy? 20 bucks. That's not bad, man. I mean, I kind of dig that. Again, they got the plant theme again. I light up. Light one of these up, Savage, and see what they do. Show the peoples.
It don't work.
Oh man, they're all freaking dead. Some kind of purple flower, though. Pretty cool. It's got a little eyeball design in the center. They got a big old resin witch hat on a stack of books. So that's pretty freaking big. And that guy is $34.99, so he's pretty huge. Oh, they got another snake on a pumpkin. Check it out. Sorry, Mr. Candle. Let's move you over here. And this guy is $19.99. He's got holes in the skull. He lights up, I bet. He does. Let's try him. Okay, so he's red lights. So man, the snake and the skull thing is pretty strong this year. Check these two guys out side by side. I'm really digging that. And then they got a bunch of the flock skulls, the little kitties. I think we saw those little cheap skulls. Oh, the candles. These are really cool. 10 bucks? Yeah, 10 bucks. And they're freaking heavy. You could easily pop the hot glue out of there, heat it up, pop it out, and put a paint job on those guys. They're nice and heavy for candles. We got more of the pumpkins at the bottom. Try me for $24.99. I think they're white lights. Yeah, it's just a little LED puck in the bottom. Pretty cool. Yeah, we've seen those. They just painted them gold. Was those 20 bucks? Yeah, 20 bucks for the oil slick crystal vases. We've seen the Ouija sign on some of my other videos. I'll also link my Halloween shopping playlist below so you guys can go see that, my prior visits. We've already seen that. And, oh, look at this. I believe these guys were like at Michael's or Home Depot last year. I think I bought a pair. Are they the flame pumpkins or are they multicolored? That's the Home Depot one, I think. Okay, these are cool. They are tall. They're flat backed, so that's still pretty cool. You could hang it on a wall or put it over a light sconce or cut it up. How much are these guys? They are $39.99. So that's a hell of a deal, and that's a good sized pumpkin, man. I mean, that's got to be 20 inches tall, and they've got a bunch here at my store. Of course, there's some Funkins. Look at those little guys. So they got a couple different sizes, smaller on the bottom. Alright, we're going to keep on going. Let's creep into the next aisle, see what else they got. Alright, I think we saw these in my other prior videos. Looks like they've added some skulls for $4.99. And man, these are just lightweight plastic. But you could foam film and make something out of them if you want to build tiki torches like I did on my one video. You could easily cut those up and put them on tikis. I got some little Frenchy bulldogs, and this guy's missing his paint job. Poor little doggy. How much are these guys? $12.99? That's too much. And they got a line of skulls.
This is the best one yet.
And then they got a bunch of pumpkins and crap. He's not the best one. They all got really crappy paint on them.
Yeah, but you...
Alright, let's jump into another aisle. They gotta have something better than creepy, crappy painted dogs. Alright, so save the best for last. They have got skeletons. Look at all that. A row of skeletons. These guys are $29.99 a piece. But they got the cave-in rib cage. They don't have any meat in here. They got a two-piece spine, so they're really weak. So if you're gonna corpse it, it's gonna give you a hell of a time standing up. But they've got a lot. So for 30 bucks for a bare bone skeleton, the hands and feet fold. He's got screws in, so that's good. But the two-piece spine is always a weak point, man. They got 3 screws in the neck. His jaw does move, but he's the hollow plastic kind. He looked a lot cooler if you put a Nightmare Maker skull on top of him. But for 30 bucks, it's a cheapy skeleton, and they've got a ton of them. I mean, look at all those guys. There's probably 20 up. And then they got their mats down as usual. I think we saw all these in one of my other videos. So it's like, yeah, they're still slowly adding stuff. The skeletons weren't here last time, so we're gonna go check these guys out. See if we can find something else. What is this one? A new one? Wicked Witch of Everywhere? Oh, that's a new one. Alright. Welcome. That's a new one. So some of these mats are already new from last time. Which is be crazy. I think we saw the Happy Halloween, so... But yeah, the skeletons are cool, man. Cheap place to pick up skeletons. Alright, folks, I'm going to keep on shopping this summer. And we're going to hit up at home, wait for them to put out the big stuff. I saw some stuff in like Lloyd Kirkpatrick's video. Pretty cool stuff. I'm waiting for the big boys to come out. So we're going to check in a couple more weeks, give them some time, and then next week we're going to Big Lots. We're going to not Hobby Lobby. We're going to go to Michael's. We're going to go to Home Depot. Hopefully they got some stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.